Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show. Coming at you every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment on the video. It helps it out a ton. And don't forget to click the bell notification so you know anytime I go live. All right, today on the show, we have a Cacio e Pepe pizza. And I'm making a garlic pizza sauce for it. So, to a little pot over medium-low heat, as you can see, I've already melted up a couple of tablespoons of butter. And then I've added roughly about 4 teaspoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and the seasoning was a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm just going to mix this all around and give this a minute or two to kind of cook. You don't want to go too long on it because you obviously don't want your garlic to burn. And then you want to add a cup and a half, kind of in batches a little bit, a cup and a half of half and half. And just want to add some, about a third of it. Stir it around till everything gets smooth. Add it on next third. Stir it around till everything gets smooth. Final third. Stir it around till everything gets smooth. And then after that, you want to add 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. And then you want to basically turn up the heat just a little bit. And then you want to let this simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes or until it gets to the thickness that you like. And that's pretty much the sauce. The only other thing I really did was added a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper to it, as you can see here. But probably about maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and half a teaspoon of or a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so we got our dough on our 9-inch pizza pan. We have about 6 ounces of dough. Now, some people have complained about me having the dough and the sauce recipe at the beginning of the video, so I've decided to move the dough recipe to the end, as many of you have seen it many times. But if you want to know how to make this dough, it'll be at the end of the video. So, we're just going to layer a nice little layer of sauce. Again, add as much or as little as you like. Me, I like a lot of sauce on my pizza. That's just me. Then, you're going to want to add a generous amount of shredded whole milk mozzarella. And then you just want to give a good old dusting of Parmesan cheese. Then a dusting of freshly ground black pepper. If you like, you could put a little streak of olive oil across the pizza. And then you want to pop this into a 550-degree oven, or as high as your oven will get, for about 7 minutes or so, or just until the cheese is melted and wonderful and the crust is golden brown. And thanks to the magic of cooking show editing, our Cacio e Pepe pizza is done. Last thing to do, slice this into 8 slices. And that's that. Cacio e Pepe pizza. Done. So here's how we make the pizza dough. In a bowl, as you can see here, I have 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to add 2 packs of instant dry active yeast. If you use regular active dry yeast, not the instant stuff, then you will have to warm up the beer to about 110, give or take. Then we want to add a teaspoon and a half of sea salt. And then you want to add 16 ounces or 1 tall boy of beer. Can be pretty much any beer you like. I just go with Budweiser because that's what I like. Okie dokie. Then we just want to get our paddle attachment and turn it on and let this mix around, knead around for 8 to 10 minutes. Then I took the dough out, formed it into a ball, got about, a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon worth of olive oil, covered it. Then I covered the bowl with a towel, put it in a depowered oven, oven that's turned off, and let that proof for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Then I divided it into 5-ounce balls, covered them on a baking sheet, and let them proof again for about 45 minutes. Now, if you want this dough to develop flavor further, seal the, put it in either a Tupperware thing and seal that, or cover this in clear film and leave that down in the fridge for 24 to 72 hours. All right, that's pretty much the dough recipe.